Belt and Road section. Each section has an overview homepage, so this will be introducing the Belt and Road. Working with 70% of the world already, and creating the new economic world order. And you can see some of these developments already along the digital Silk Road. EHang's drones being tested in Israel, railways in Bangladesh, Serbia's high-speed railway train, solar power in Qatar. So we can just watch quickly a sample of the 800 megawatt Al-Qasar solar power plant constructed in Qatar. So extraordinary scale, almost 1,400 football fields, supplying up to 10% of Qatar's whole national energy demand. Essentially, just extraordinary. Can also see EHang's drones being tested in Israel.
That we're creating a managed airspace that will enable many companies to fly, also help.
So again, extraordinary. Chinese innovation of passenger drones. EHang acquired the world's first passenger civilian drone license to operate, and now these are being exported across the digital Silk Road, as you can see. So maybe can fly one in the very near future. Electric cars being developed in Thailand and South Africa. Railway in Vietnam, and then you can go either here or on the drop down to each continent. Start understanding in a fair bit of detail already what China's achieving in Africa 10,000 kilometers of railways by 2018. 10 special economic zones established already in 6 countries, including the world's future fifth biggest economy by 2075, Nigeria. And you can, again, have a look at the new Cairo. See some more information on and projects being constructed in Africa. 1,000 bridges built. Mombasa Industrial Park in Ethiopia. First railway built in Kenya since independence. $1.5 billion. Africa's third largest hydropower plant in Angola. So here we'll just watch the a video on the 480 kilometer Mombasa to Nairobi railway. Kenya's biggest infrastructure project. So you can see extraordinary. Around a million people have taken that railway. Certainly already, and with East Africa potentially all to be connected by railway under the BRI, so you can see how development is going to be accelerated by Chinese infrastructure construction, and how Africa can really start to realize its full potential. There'll be 5 billion people in Africa by the end of the century. So if the 21st century is the Chinese and Asian century, the 22nd is arguably going to be African. Electric cars being exported and consumed in Uganda and Asia. In India, eventually the world's second biggest economy by 2075, overtaking America. Indonesia fourth by 2050, Pakistan sixth by 2075. These are just extraordinary stories that are going to unfold. You see Indonesia's high-speed railway already operating between Jakarta and Bandung. I've taken this train myself. 350 kilometers an hour. The forest city being constructed in Malaysia. Being there personally to see see the development of the $100 billion smart city. You can see in Sri Lanka, Uzbekistan, UAE, renewable power. It's huge. That's just a massive project in Abu Dhabi, over 1 gigawatt, being built by Jinko Solar. Guada, going to be the third biggest economic center of Pakistan, and exactly a real rival to Dubai, Singapore, in global shipping in the future. High-speed railway being constructed in Thailand, the Corvus Gateway in Kazakhstan. So just show you the Jakarta, 350 kilometer an hour Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway that's operating in Indonesia.
Family have talked about it. I think my friends also.
So you can see that top speed over 200 miles per hour, and I've taken that high-speed railway myself in person, and it's very fast, and just incredible to take that in Indonesia. It's one thing in China, but quite another reality now that Indonesia has high-speed rail, puts a lot of the West to shame already in that sense, and this is why Indonesia is going to become the world's 4th biggest economy by 2050. Just incredible. And see in Europe, more predominantly Eastern Europe, you can see the high-speed railway between Belgrade and Budapest. Piraeus port in Greece. Visited myself. 5G Hungary. Electric buses in Finland. More on the groundbreaking high-speed railway between Serbia and Hungary. So you can see incredible things happening in Europe. High-speed rail in Serbia, 5G electric cars, and all as part of the digital Silk Road. I just watched this video on Piraeus port in Greece.
it's a win-win because rails become very important. It's good for Greece, and also it was a profitable investment for POSCO and very good for Chinese exports. So both sides.
So you can see a fantastic development there, and it's enabled the restoration of Piraeus. Enabled the port to become a top 10 European port by 2016 and one of the largest globally, as Greece being repositioned as the future of European maritime shipping, potentially by China, largest in the Mediterranean. So I visited this port myself in person, and it's extremely impressive, the size. So you can see Greece is a very important maritime hub in the Belt and Road project, and how Greece was the ancient center of the Western world with Italy and the Roman Empire. So this is not necessarily a coincidence. You see Greece being restored. Same with Turkey. Same with India. Same with Mexico. And maybe most profoundly, same with Egypt. And Latin America. The Brazil to Peru railway across that whole continent is just unbelievable. When I went there, I took the bus around. But China, they're gonna build a railway to connect up. You've got to be connected by rail to develop. It's just as important as roads. A tunnel through the Andes, $250 billion investment by 2025. Hydropower electricity across more than 2,000 kilometers to Sao Paulo. And see AI and autonomous vehicles, and Brazil now the largest importer of Chinese electric cars in the world, ahead of them. And sixth largest economy by GDP by 2050. Mexico, eighth. So Latin America in itself is going to be a phenomenal story. You can see the largest solar power plant in South America. See some of the electric buses. You can see Brazil's consumption of the Chinese electric cars. Sao Paulo monorail. So again, just extraordinary projects in Latin America. Sao Paulo monorail, electric cars. South America's largest solar farm, power plant in Argentina, in Calcheri, also the highest. I'll just show this video on the Bahia project in Brazil. So you can see 360,000 households will have electricity provided by the project. And again, these renewable projects under the Digital Silk Road are going to help facilitate Brazil become the world's 5th biggest economy by 2050. Just extraordinary. Population of over 300 million. Brazil's full potential now economic potential is going to finally be realized from the Digital Silk Road.